Going on, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another classic NASCAR Diecast review. Today is going to be on a diecast that I think my good buddy, Diecast Buffet, but you guys also know him as Garrett, I think he is absolutely going to probably, I don't know, have a good fit over this car, because there's a good feeling he's probably a good fan of this guy, but I don't know, a little birdie has told me, or I don't know, I just know something. Today is going to be on Jeff Burton's 2003 Kraft Velveeta mac and cheese deluxe Ford Taurus for Roush Racing. What an interesting paint scheme we got going on right here. And this is actually, I got this from O Series Collectibles, and they had, I think, about like 2 or 3 of these in stock. And I just saw this. I was like, man, there's something I just like about this car. It's wacky and it's colorful and it's very unique, man. And plus, you know, we've had a lot of Velveeta schemes that have been released with the JT Daughtry car. So I know that this just kind of reminded me of this. And plus, we also had a Jordan Anderson truck that we're also going to be getting later in the year. So I don't know. That just reminded me of all that. I was like, man. And plus, who doesn't love mac and cheese? I mean, goodness gracious. So that this is probably a good review to do during the lunch hour or something. So yeah. I comment below if you guys are snacking on some mac and cheese, because heck, what better way to do that and look at a diecast that looks pretty damn scrumptious. But anyways, let's go kick off the diecast review, the official unboxing of Jeff Burton's Velveeta car from 2003. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of this box, and man, this is such a cool looking paint scheme, guys. I believe Jeff Burton ran this car and actually wanted this car at the 2003 Winston Cup Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway, which was known at Lowe's Motor Speedway at the time. Yeah, talk about a throwback right there. But he won this not at the Winston, but it was at the race that got him into the Winston, which was the Winston Open. So he was able to cruise his way in. He finished third in the first segment, and then he was able to finally get first to the restart once the final segment happened, and just cruise his way, guys. He was able to battle off Dave Blaney at the time, driving that 77 car, which, my God. And just this car in particular, man, is so cool. I mean, Jeff Burton has had a lot of great success with his 99, but this is definitely was very unique. And then very unique of him to, you know, ran this paint scheme, and just I think it was the only time he ran this car with that in the Winston. But yeah, 2003 wasn't really much a season to remember for Jeff Burton. I mean, he was on his last limbs with Jack Roush and this team before eventually running his last full. I don't even think he ran full time last year in 2004 because of sponsorship issues. He was failing to get secure sponsors because, you know, Citgo, I believe, which I don't even think I see Citgo on this car at all, which that was his main sponsor for throughout his last few seasons. And then you remember the Exide batteries cars. So, you know, Jeff Burton's had a lot of unique cars with his Roush cars, but this Roush 99 font, guys, is very unique. It's I mean, it's definitely different, but like I said, guys, Diecast Buffet's, you know, all-time favorite paint scheme, the Citgo car. This one right here just really kind of throws the curveball right here, because you see right there, it's very unique because we got like a cheese splatter and you got this spoon right here. I don't know, it looks like the tire's like holding the spoon, like, hey, you want some of this? You got the freaking shells and cheese. I mean, yeah, you know, it's some good stuff, but man, I'll tell you what, who's got good macaroni and cheese? That's Cracker Barrel, man. I mean, call me crazy. I mean, that shit is just so good. It tastes like it's homemade. I mean, I don't know. Comment below which mac and cheese has been your favorite so far, since, you know, we are talking about freaking mac and cheese after all. And we are going to be getting some mac and cheese diecast coming out very soon. Like I said in the introduction, we do have had some GT Daughtry cars that have acquired the Velveeta sponsorship, especially that Ryan Priest paint scheme for this year. I think he ran it last year too. My God, that was a beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. Love the bright, vibrant colors on that. And I believe we also have a Jordan Anderson truck, which I forgot who the driver was. It's not Jordan Anderson, it's some other driver, I think. It's like, well, like 2 drivers combined, I think, are running that car, well, truck. But yeah, I mean, what cool way to, you know, for this to be a filler diecast review when that officially makes MOQ. But look at that, guys, we got some more cheese drops, or I think that's a shell right there. And it looks like this cheese. I like how this transitions, because, you know, with Velveeta, you think of that cheese, and then it goes to this blue design right here, which is supposed to represent the Kraft Deluxe, the Deluxe macaroni and cheese, which, you know, I'm assuming it's probably good stuff. I mean, Kraft definitely is well known for their mac and cheeses. So, but come on, dude. I think I'll take Velveeta any day compared to the Kraft Deluxe. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's probably good stuff, but I don't know. I get a little worried when something's called Deluxe. I'm like, you really got to live up to that name if it's going to be that damn good. I don't know. That could just be some kind of a marketing scam we got going on. But I like how this blue transitions. It starts off very dark, and then it transitions to a nice light blue. I like the side skirts too, that it's dark blue. I mean, just a very unique paint scheme, guys. And I like the spoilers colored in that nice macaroni and cheesy yellow. I mean, it's just such a fun car, guys. And you got the Kraft logo right there. Definitely see. Look at that, guys. Oh, that is pretty cool. I see why they made the spoiler colored in that and made it that color, because it's supposed to represent a cheese packet just splattering all over the car. So that is just, they went really creative with this car, guys. You got the Kraft Velveeta shells and cheese. I mean, this is such a cool car, guys. I mean, it's not even funny. And I almost kind of forgot he ran this car, guys. I actually had to look this up and be like, I remember this, but barely. I mean, because keep in mind, 2003, I was like probably very, very little at the time. It was only my third year watching NASCAR, and goodness gracious. I mean, I don't think I was familiar with the Winston, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, but let me tell you what, man, looking back at that race, it was something cool. And how appropriate. I mean, this is what I love about the older diecast, guys. We got a Budweiser logo and a Winston Cup logo right there. And this diecast looks like it's pretty kid-friendly with the macaroni and cheese. Oh, man. They just did not care back then. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I mean, only in the 2003 Team Caliber diecast you'll have, a macaroni and cheese sponsorship with Winston cigarettes and Budweiser logo contingencies right there, just for the thick of it. I mean, goodness gracious. But I like this, guys. Some people might think it's a little tacky, but I just like these fun, creative paint schemes, guys. Look at this, guys. I mean, look at that cheese splatter. Woo, that is beautiful. I'm not the biggest fan of the Ford Taurus, but it kind of works well with this paint scheme, guys. And if this paint scheme doesn't make you, I don't know, get hungry for some macaroni and cheese, I don't know what to tell you, guys, but I like the macaroni pieces just flying and making this thing look like it's, quite of a messy ride, if I do say so myself. But Jeff Burton did, even though he won in the Winston Open, he didn't really ran too well in this car, to be honest with you guys. I think he stayed mostly in 10th throughout the whole Winston All-Star race. Back then it was just called the Winston, but that's it. For any new fans out there, that's basically what it is. It's the All-Star race back then. But yeah, I mean, I think he was mostly in like towards the back of the field. There was only 12 cars that ran, so he was like 10th or so. I think he finished 9th in this car, and then Jimmy Johnson was able to win that race, which was a stellar season for that 48 team. But yeah, I mean, this is such just one of those cars that you just look back at and it's just like, wow, it's just so creative. I just like it a lot, guys. But just, I don't know, comment below what you guys got to say about, Jeff Burton and some memorable schemes you got down below in the comments. And more importantly, guys, are any of you guys craving macaroni and cheese after doing this diecast? Because I kind of am. I mean, it's getting around dinner time when I'm doing this review. So, I don't know. I might go ahead and wrap this sumbitch up right now. And, I don't know, go out and get me some macaroni and cheese. Cracker Barrel, here I come. But anyways, guys, this has been OBB, the diecast news guy. Thank you for watching this diecast review of the Jeff Burton. I almost said Jeff. Jesus Christ. I knew that was going to happen. Jeff with 2 Fs. Jeff Burton's 2003 Velveeta Kraft Macaroni and Cheese for Taurus for Roush Racing. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. See you guys next time on another diecast review.